you who lives in a house in the middle of the wood? Well, he's always frightened of everything and anything. And as always, at the slightest little thing, he would quiver and tremble and shake and turn to jelly. Today was a different day, and it all happened with a journey which took him to Happy Land. Mr. Jelly was looking at a map. He was wanting to visit Mr. Happy with giving him a nice jar of toffee crisp. But it was a long walk, so he had to take the option. Suddenly, a knock sounded. "Oh, what was that?" cried Mr. Jelly. At first he was frightened, but remembered what the tramp taught him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he said. And he answered the door to see what appeared to be a large red truck of hooting something green. It then left before he called. What did he leave behind? Wondered Mr. Jelly. It was like unrooting a screwed up paper when a name wasn't written. The truck left by a third tree, so he walked towards it, being briefed to find out what this green object was. As soon as he did, he saw not something scary. It was green like the grass. It happened to be a car. It was Germany's famous car of Volkswagen. Beside the right door was a letter. It said, "To Mr. Jelly, where I live is far away from where you live. This vehicle is to help you get far. I hope you make it and back. Everyone likes to use them to drive to unlocal areas of Mr. Mainland from Mr. Happy." Mr. Jelly remembered he was to visit Mr. Happy. Driving a Beetle was a nice thing to wake up to, so without further ado, he got in it and started driving away from the wood. A worm, who poked his head from a hole, saw this coming. "My word, you see that every day," he said. Mr. Jelly was on the outer roof looking for a crossroad. He saw one, so came to a stop to find which of the signs would take him to Happy Land. One said right to Happy Land. "That must be the way," said Mr. Jelly. He turned to the right to find a cottage Mr. Happy lived in. He arrived at the place near a lake with the foot of a mountain and a woodland nearby. Standing at the front door was Mr. Happy, who was waiting. "Hello, Mr. Jelly. I see you got my morning gift," he said. "Yes, I have. A poop truck left it by a third tree. I've got something to thank you, like this jar of toffee crisp," said Mr. Jelly. I've made hot tea, so we better talk on where you came from. So we gathered in the living room to talk. Mr. Happy told him his adventure of meeting Mr. Miserable in a tree before telling him where he got the beetle from and visiting Wolfsburg in Germany. Mr. Jelly told him he met a tramp teaching him how to count up to 10 so as to find what got him frightened. Do you still see him these days? Asked Mr. Happy. Oh, he hasn't been seen for years, since my first encounter. I hardly walked far back then, and to tea with my car I could shop for food. I even planned a shopping list. After that talk, Mr. Jelly decided to shop for food before returning to the wood far away from Happy Land. What car will you get? Asked Mr. Jelly before he left. I might get myself a Mini. They're cute bricks on wheels, said Mr. Happy. I might even visit you, if I have time, said Mr. Happy. Mr. Jelly got into his car and went off driving to the Green Coopers to find what he wanted to eat. When he'd finished, he went driving all the way home, tired from his far trip. Just as he left his car, he stepped on a twig. Snap! It went. Oh, what was that? He said. But before he said any frightful description, he remembered what the chap taught him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he said. And as usual, he saw what had gone snap was a twig. Then he saw the leaf that fell on him before he moved to his house. Oh! He cried, oh, dropping his shopping. But even before he counted to 10, he saw it was just a yellow leaf. Oh, of course, it's autumn. Leaves always fall at this time of the month, he told himself. He walked inside his house, put his shopping on the table, and then made himself some tea, then went to bed. Well, that's all I can tell you on Mr. Jelly. Let's see what's happening with Mr. Happy. That's another story to come soon.